It's the Whammy Douglas Hour, starring Maria Quiles on WCOMLP Chapel Hill, Carborough.
The Whammy Douglas Hour on your radio. Hour. Hey, Fridays at 9. Come on, it's about that time. Woo, woo. Chris and Deej on the beat, making it so sweet, yeah. Carborough in the shine, keeping it so fine. Oh, baby. Whammy, 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 whammy Douglas groove. Double bucket jam, making y'all move. Oh, music tunes in sync. Let's all groove and think. Carborough's heart and soul, we're reaching every goal. Deej got the lowdown, Chris got no slowdown. Whoa, from the biz to the streets, Carborough the life beats. Yeah, local folks rejoice, listen to that voice. Yeah, tuned in every day, groove your cares away. Oh, now the Whammy Douglas Hour on your radio. Hour, hey, Fridays at 9. Come on, it's about that time. Woo, woo. Chris and Deej on the beat, making it so sweet. Yeah, Carborough in the shine, keeping it so fine. Oh, baby.
Good evening, friends.
Good evening, enemies, frenemies, friendos, and people I haven't talked to in a while, and kind of like it that way.
Deej, what a professional operation we got going on
I know.
here.
It's like a paraprofessional operation.
NPR just texted to see if we could come and do the training for all of their DJs.
Yeah, you know, like paralegals are like kind of lawyers. We're like para DJs.
Folks, despite our amateurism,
This is no para guest.
we do... See what I mean? We do have not a para guest, but a power guest on the show tonight. So let's just, you know what? Let's dispense with the nonsense and just get right to it.
Who's this?
We have big time hitter here, folks.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Singer-songwriter. She comes to us all the way from California, Deej.
Yeah, heard of it.
She's a traveling wilderberry. She's a rolling stone. Ladies and gentlemen, the incredible Maria Quiles is in the building.
Hey, Maria Quiles.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Did you just say a traveling wilderberry?
Traveling wilderberry.
Sure. Is that good or bad?
I don't know what that is.
Traveling wildebeest.
Deej, quick, look that word up. Make sure it's not something
geez.
bad. I've been learning a little bit about Maria's story over the last couple of weeks, Deej. Needless to say, I'm a big fan, as is half of this town, just so you know. But
wow.
It's all right.
It's wow.
We're glad. Well,
What do you guys put in the water?
I think it's weed, actually. But she's traveling around for her art. She's traveling around for her music. We'll get into it tonight. But all I could keep thinking about was the Traveling Wilburys. And last night I listened to them, so that's why I called you that.
Yes.
But if a wilderberry is something better, then please, let's use that.
Yeah, it's like a cross between a wilderberry and a wildebeest.
Oh, wow. I feel a song coming on. I'm going to write that down.
You're going to get a lot of songwriting material.
We get co-writing credits.
From tonight, Maria. So welcome to Carborough. We're so glad you came in tonight.
So am I. Thank you for having me.
I'm interested in your songwriting process. You seem to just grab ideas as they come. How do songs come to you?
Well, it happens in different ways, and I like that. I like to explore the different ways that it can go down. Sometimes I go hunting it, sometimes it hunts me. But typically, because I'm a very musical person and I just like dancing a lot, I'll just grab my guitar and I'll feel into some chords and the vibe, and then I'll let it come.
Okay, so you start with the chords, would you say? Or do you start with a feeling or a melody?
Usually I do start with chords, but oftentimes, ideas will come to me in the car, or they'll come to me when I don't have my guitar, and I actually like that a lot. I like doing the writing first, or having the idea first, but I guess it's not quite as common.
So do you always carry your journal around? So if a good idea comes to you, you have to write it down right then?
Yeah, well, I have the big one like this because I like a big one, and then I have a mini one.
Okay.
I only get ideas in the shower, and then they're gone. I need to start. I need to
You have like a
You just write them with your finger.
Yeah, I could take some of the hair out of the drain and put it on the wall. I don't know. I need to do something.
Oh, that's hilarious.
That's great.
Sometimes if I have a good idea, well, maybe for a joke or something, like I say to myself, okay, if it's really good, it'll pop back up in my head later. So sometimes I won't write it down on purpose. I am trying to get better. I am starting to write jokes.
Yeah.
They're all really bad, but I'm starting to write them down. But I'm like, if it's really good, I'll remember it later. That's
an interesting theory.
Yeah.
How does it work for you?
Terrible. Yeah. I haven't written anything down in 7 years. What are you talking about?
You're like, it'll come back.
It'll come back. Please come back one of these days.
Friendly reminder, you can give us a call at 2317-WHAMMY. That's 231-794-2669.
That's the whammy hotline, Deej?
That's the whammy line, 24/7. Or actually 1.25.
1 hour every 2 to 3 weeks approximately.
Well, we actually have to end at 55, so it's more like 0.94.
That's the worst intro for a radio line ever. Back to the songwriting process. Take me through the differences of sometimes you write a song when you're really sad or something shitty happens. That can produce a good song, right? Possibly.
Good, yeah.
Okay, opposite's true too. When you're really happy, something great could happen, and that could produce a song too.
Yeah.
What do you think is harder? Or tell me the difference between writing a sad song during a sad part of your life, and it's a big hit, so you got to play it for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
And then when you're happy, is it harder to sing your sad song? When you're sad, is it harder to sing your happy song? You see what I'm saying? I'm sitting here thinking about Adele. You know Adele? Never mind, I'll find. Like Adele. I assume her life is going great.
Call her up?
So far, so good.
Well, we had her booked for tonight.
Adele, 231-794-WHAMMY.
But we bumped her to get. We bumped her for you. Yeah.
She was pissed.
But no, she's a famous musician. She probably is worth 7 figures. She probably has a very happy life these days. But all of her biggest hits are very sad songs. Never mind, I'll find someone like you. Do you think it's hard to sing a sad song with the emotion when actually your life is going great, and vice versa?
No.
Not hard to sing.
No, not for me.
Okay.
Not for me. I don't know what Adele's process is, but I think that generally I have available some kind of energy that I can pull from different songs. If they're happy, if they're sad, if they're a combination of both, which I feel like a lot of my tunes are.
Yeah.
For me, it's sort of like a palette, and especially when I'm playing for people and recalling stories and just moving into that energy, I just can be in that color palette and
What about the opposite? Let's say you write some happy-go-lucky love song about your spouse, let's just say, and then 20 years later you divorce your spouse. Do you think the same thing would apply? Would you still be able to access that palette in the opposite situation?
What I've noticed for me is that I apply it to my current day situations.
Yes.
So right now I'm singing some songs that are old because they have come up for me emotionally. Like they relate to things in my life right now.
Okay.
So that's kind of more how I...
And is this like you're dusting them off and bringing them back to the A-list kind of thing, or?
Yeah, or they come tapping me on the shoulder like, "Hey, Mom." You know?
Remember me?
Remember me?
Yeah. Maria played at the Speakeasy on Wednesday night. Fantastic set with Nick Langston.
Very cool.
And who was the opener again?
Roxanne, I forgot.
Roxanne was lovely from Tennessee. Maria got up and crushed a few, and then she and Nick played a couple together. It was really nice. I'm so glad you did that. Yeah, thank you for doing that.
Hey, we do have a voicemail question from Tuckle B.
Oh, God. This is an anonymous caller,
Yeah,
Deej?
we'll never know. No, that's too obvious. T Bucket. Yeah.
T Bucket.
Let's,
On the whammy hotline, this is T Bucket, folks.
right.
Here we go. We'll try anyway.
What ho, Christopher. What ho, noble deed. Long-time listener, first time called a Tuckle Bucket here. Delighted to deliver a question to the Miles Davis Hour. I wish to ask your esteemed guest how she finds the Western Cabra music scene in comparison, in contrast to the Bay Area from whence she came. And I'll be most happy to take my answer on the air. Thank you.
From whence I came.
So that was Tuckle Bucket. No, excuse me. That was T Bucket.
Tuckle B.
We want to protect the anonymity. But it is a good question,
Yes.
Maria.
Compare and
It is a good
contrast.
question.
Here's what's weird. T Bucket actually does end up asking good questions. So compare and contrast the local scene. We just mentioned she played at the Speakeasy a few nights ago. Great set.
Hot spot in town.
So
Whoever it is.
she's pondering,
I
Tuckle
think
B. She's pondering.
There is quite a similar vibe. I mean, I have only been here for 4 days to a week, experiencing you all. I definitely feel there's a certain energy here that I can't quite put my finger on, but it's really the pace of this town,
Yes.
and the vibe of this town.
Yeah.
It's definitely slower in a good way. There's
Yeah.
a certain kind of openness and kindness.
Try to
that's really
answer
beautiful.
it.
Sorry to interrupt with.
No, that's
nothing.
okay. Sorry, caller.
And we don't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
Try back, caller.
Especially since you were complimenting us. But
Yeah.
so you're sitting in a pretty brand new studio. We've been open for just
It's
like
gorgeous.
6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. Our old place was like smelled like mustard and was like a total dump. And
Sorry, I missed that.
nothing worked. It was like it was like going from
Mustard stains everywhere.
It was like going from CBGBs
Making me
to
I don't know.
a cleaner version, a brand new version of CBGBs. But there's still some kinks. One of them being we can't use our regular phone, and that's why we have this set up here.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why we wanted to give that caller an opportunity to see if it worked, and it did not, Maria. So vibe, but yeah, you're not just here. You were in Greensboro.
I was
You've been
in Greensboro.
You've been around. You've been popping around a little bit, right?
Popped.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. I think that it's just, there's a difference of I was there in the Bay Area and that scene when I was up and coming in the first iteration of my musical career. That was
Cloud and
years.
Giles.
Yes.
Cloud and Giles.
Quiles and Cloud, actually.
Giles and Cloud.
Quiles, honey.
Giles and Cloud.
Yeah.
Whatever happened to Cloud?
Cloud is still playing music.
Okay.
Yeah, in another formation.
Are y'all still tight?
I wouldn't say tight. I would say
Cordial?
Yeah.
Okay.
Total love
there's
there.
no dirt you can spill right now to make ratings for our show. That
Cloud was my boyfriend.
would be, okay.
And we had a trio at the end. We were a trio.
Yeah, but the third party did not get their name in the band. That was the stand-up
Let's
bassist.
not.
See, come on. This
So
is what
many
we
little
want.
things.
Come on, Maria. This is what we want. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that was.
That was the stand-up bassist. Was the third party?
Yes.
Yeah.
And we should have. I would have loved to have changed our name, and we did try.
Okay.
Believe me.
What were
But,
some things you had, some possible names that didn't make the final cut?
Oh shoot!
I got several
I don't
recommendations.
remember back then. It was, but we were on a label for a bit out of Nashville called Compass Records.
Cool.
Compass Records out of Nashville, Deej.
Did you live in
Yeah.
Nashville?
No,
Okay, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
if you want.
Not living in Nashville? What
About
was
not
that
living
like?
in Nashville.
How did Compass
A
find
little
you?
bit less tasty.
I've not lived in Nashville for years.
Did you live there?
I never did, no.
Oh yeah,
Lifelong
I get this,
non-resident. Yeah.
that's a long time.
I know. Tell me
Yeah.
about it.
How did Compass find you?
Rory and I, the way that I'm starting things right now, very grassroots, very simple. That's how we started, and we just toured and toured and toured our asses off.
Yeah.
And one thing led to another. One person led to another person. Where basically we heard about this this competition in a festival called Fresh Grass.
Yeah.
In North Adams, Massachusetts.
Which you won in 2014, I think, maybe?
We did, yeah. So that got us some recording time with Compass Records, with Allison Brown in Nashville, and we did that, and then we formed a relationship with them, and they liked us, and we ended up on their label, and that's basically how that went.
Can't help but notice there's a guitar next to you.
Is that what that is?
You would want to play us a little ditty, would you?
That's not a prop, is it?
No, it looks real.
It's like
Yeah, whoa. Gosh. Jeez.
Do you need a tune? Do you need a prep?
It sounds like it's in tune.
Yeah.
I have 7 follow-up questions about Compass. Can I get those in real quick, or should we hear a song?
Let's hear a song. Let's
hear a tune.
Let's get a song, yeah.
Rock out. Deej, how about a nice, big, juicy intro for our incredible
Yeah, so we've got a Dreadnought-style acoustic guitar, Capo 2.
Wow.
Is that what brand is that? I can't see. There's
Guild.
Guild, yeah, very nice. Gorgeous.
Yeah, I got this in Nashville, actually.
Oh, cool.
At a store called Fanny's. It's a woman-run guitar shop.
Fanny's.
Super cool. Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, live on WCOM in Carborough, North Carolina, Maria Quiles.
What's this song called?
Ripples.
Listen to this today. Here we go.
I fell in love with you in the middle of a lake in Ohio. Your golden legs were flying up and you were laughing, and the water took you in like I wanted to forever. I loved you, and I couldn't take my eyes off the ripples of that lake in Ohio. But Tim, I knew he had your eye, and I was sharpening my knife, and I was gonna hunt him down. Till I looked up and I saw you looking at me like I was someone that you trusted, and I sighed. I'm gonna marry him, you said. You took my hand and told me I was your best friend, and I walked you down the aisle, and he kissed you through that veil, and your golden legs were shaking, your blue jay eyes were laughing, and I couldn't take my eyes off the ripples of that white wedding gown. Christine, why are you leaving me? I'm running out of steam, Christine. Then Timmy left you for a redhead named Mariah, and I watched your pregnant belly growing underneath your shirt. I came and cooked you my white fish and potatoes, and you closed your fingers softly on my hand. I guess I married the wrong man. You said and kissed me like I was more than just your friend, and both my legs were shaking and I couldn't catch a break, and I let myself be rocked by you again. That baby had your pretty eyes. Like you, I couldn't tell her lies. We lived together till one day you just remembered that you thought of me as only your best friend. You took off with some guy named Red. 10 days I didn't leave our bed. You and that baby with your golden skin and blue jay eyes were all I ever wanted as a man. Christine, why are you leaving me? I'm running out of steam, Christine. Christine, why are you leaving me? I'm running out of steam, Christine. Now at the age of 82 and 83, we've loved each other and left each other just about 1,000 times, and we never got it right. But I never took my eyes off the ripples of that lake in Ohio. Don't you go dying in that bed. Not since I won you back from Red. Not since we wove our lives together like a mystery that some writer's pulling sweetly from her head. Christine, why are you leaving me? I'm running out of steam, Christine. Christine, running out of steam, Christine.
Wow.
Awesome.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank
The
you.
voice,
The
the
guitar.
strumming. She sings like an angel, Deej.
Voice, the
Say the least. Lake
Yeah, are we talking about Buckeye Lake? Indian Lake?
Lake Gitchigumi?
Actually, this is an interesting part of the songwriting
Yeah,
process because
okay.
the man who who inspired me to write this tune, because it's a story that comes from a conversation that I had with someone else. I'm kind of embodying, obviously, a masculine in this piece. He was from Ohio,
Okay.
and so of watching someone jump into a lake once, and I imprinted my own experience onto that. So it doesn't come from a specific lake in Ohio.
Okay.
So, but this is an interesting way that I tend to like live into my writing, is that sometimes I need a story that's not really that close to me. That's how I process some of my own stuff.
Yeah.
And so
Yeah.
this song, I'm definitely processing some of my own stuff,
Yeah.
whilst it is also somebody else's story.
No, I don't want to say combining experiences, but
A little, an amalgamation.
It's like,
of,
it's like fiction, like nonfiction informed fiction.
historical fiction. kind of,
Historical
yeah.
fiction.
I just wanted to use the word amalgamate properly for
That was
once.
beautiful.
Yeah. I was just trying to think
I'm gonna
about
write that down. That's my
Yeah.
song,
Yeah.
amalgamate.
Yes.
Can't
That
wait
is-
to amalgamate.
I can't wait to. Oh, yeah.
the Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald is the only other Ohio Lake song I can think of.
The wreck of the.
You know it if you heard it. Yeah, it's an old like classic rock era by was it G. Gordon something.
G. Gordon Levy, the same guy that was the leader
Liddy?
of the...
No, not
the
that
SNL
guy.
Okay, yeah.
Gordon, it's about a shipwreck in Lake Erie, and a bunch of people died, and some guy in the 70s wrote a song about it. It's kind of an old folksy style, but it was on the classic rock tunes. But anyway, it's about a lake in Ohio.
You should consider covering it.
I like yours better.
I should.
Gordon Lightfoot, that's it.
Gordon Lightfoot.
That's it.
You were way off with G. Gordon Liddy.
Well, I had the gourd.
Do you ever cover anybody?
I have some things that are starting to come back to me as I'm on the road. A few, but I mostly don't. I want to. I intend to, but what happens is that when I sit down to learn something, I often get inspired and go on a tangent of my own writing.
Yeah.
And that happens more often than me actually learning someone else's tune.
Some independent artists will toss in a cover every now and again.
Yeah.
And the crowd does love it. You don't want to feel like you're playing someone else's music, but if you just toss in a cover every 6 or 7 songs, it does get the crowd thumping, right? There's some benefit, I think. I don't know.
Crowd thumping. I definitely do that. But I don't usually do things that are like,
I think people they tap into the familiarity.
Absolutely.
And they just,
Yeah.
I don't know. That's just, we like when that happens.
So are you a singer?
No. Yeah. Play Joni Mitchell right now. No, I'm just kidding.
So are you a singer who plays guitar or a guitar player who sings? Which is kind of first and foremost to you? It's a toughie.
That's hitting a nerve.
Yeah.
We need ratings, Maria. Yeah.
Pick
Come on.
one.
Say something controversial.
I'm going to start crying. A guitar player singing or a singer? I mean, I think it's probably a little obvious that the singing is forefront for me.
Sure.
But I was a violinist first. And I feel pretty adept at playing guitar, especially rhythm guitar.
You are.
And I'm working into, I used to play with the group. Like at first I was learning how to solo and doing a lot more complex guitar work, but when I met my partner and we started collaborating, I sort of leaned on him for that. So now I'm feeling into that a little bit more.
Okay.
And do you only see yourself as a solo artist like these days? I mean, some of it is you're on the road. You can't be lugging a band around right now, but like every video I've seen of you, the most pieces I've seen is 3, 2 guitars and a bass.
Yeah.
Do you ever play with a full band, or do you just see yourself as a solo act?
I would love that. I actually love collaborating very much. And I'm hoping to do more of that in the future.
Yeah.
It's really a pleasure for me to play with Nick.
Yeah, that was cool.
And to do harmonies and everything. There's nothing like that.
But I could see her fronting like a 6-piece band. I'm talking drums, bass. So you bust out the violin every couple of songs. That would be, that would be really cool.
Yeah, we'll see.
But
what happens.
it's also hard to lug 8 people around and all that equipment. Like
and all their feelings
and all those feelings. Yeah.
Others.
We were talking.
Feelings.
We were talking to Saman in a band. He was talking about just life on the road with just a 4-piece, and he was like, if you're going to be on a tour with them, you gotta you're going to know what they smell like, you're going to know what they sound like, you're going to know their good day, you're going to know their bad. It's a lot, right?
Yeah.
So
it's enough to break a band up, and it does,
and it happens all the time. Compass Records, they found you at this bluegrass competition that got you some time, some recording time, and then it ended up in a recording contract. Correct?
Pretty much.
And Compass is no joke, Deej. I mean, we're talking Colin Hay, for example, is on that label. But we know lots of people with record labels, and it is a mixed bag. As many have had success with it, have had, we had Reese Palmer told us it really messed her up. So I guess here's my question. What does it even mean to have a label in 2025? Is it all it's cracked up to be? Is it worth it? What does it do for you now? I get being on a label in 1964, but what about now?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have a label in 2025.
But if Compass called you and said, Maria, we want you back, or if whoever, Capitol Records, or we have a couple good ones here. All Y'all Records is a great label. I just say I like their bands. Yeah. But would you even want that, or what's the benefit in this day and age when you can put material out? Is it just the promotional push? Is it the infrastructure? What is it that you would get? Pick a neutral one.
Arista.
If Arista Records called you today, is it worth the hassle, I guess is what I'm asking.
It's a really good question.
Thanks.
And I don't know that I can fully answer that and be completely informed.
Starting off, we do have an incoming call.
Yeah, but we can't prioritize the calls over her, though.
Well,
people have been dying to talk to you, so
caller.
Please be flattered, but I don't think it works. I don't think you can call into the...
Could be.
How did
Looks like
Toddy
looks like a
Bottom do?
voicemail was left.
What'd you call him?
Toddy Bottom.
Hello, a long-time listener, first-time caller, Dr. Bucket here. Greetings, Christopher and Double Deej. I noticed a longer than usual musical interlude to lead the show tonight. I wonder, is Christopher locked in the bathroom again? And I'll take my answer on the air. Godspeed.
Is Christopher locked in the bathroom?
Again.
He's right here.
Clearly, yes.
What was he saying?
He just wanted to know if you got locked in the bathroom again, apparently.
He said
Okay.
something about an intro.
2317 web.
Sorry we interrupted.
okay.
Some middle of the road record label came to you today and said, you're signed up. What do you even freaking get? You can put your own material out now.
Good
What's the
question.
benefit? Yeah.
That is a good question. I would have to.
You'd have to really think about it,
Pros
right?
and cons.
I mean, I think the only way I can answer that is to say that I have experience with what our relationship fostered with Compass.
Yeah.
And it's really about relationships for me.
Yeah.
There is benefit and there's like a good side and a bad side. Like you have a team and you start getting help, but then you have to manage that, and then there's other money concerns, and then like everything has its thing.
And the dollars go in more different directions.
Yeah,
But is one of the benefits-
it's good? Like
Yeah.
the relational
Means
having
you're
more
getting-
community,
Yeah.
having more options of places to play. I mean, we definitely, between them and our booking agent and all of that, we were getting better opportunities, bigger gigs, playing festivals. It was, for us, it was very beneficial.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Thank you. Okay. And does Compass or do record labels try to pair you with someone else on their label? Might they say, hey, why don't you open it?
Yes.
We're going to do a night and you three play together?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so
All right.
and that's great for
Okay.
people in our place, and they really took a gamble on us too, because I think record labels also, they don't have the resources that record labels had
Yeah.
back then.
That's right.
So we were up and coming. They saw potential in us, and that we were working and everything, but we weren't able to get them a ton of money right away.
They're competing with the freaking internet,
Yeah,
right? Basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I guess along those lines, another thing that might be kind of going the way that Dodo Bird is the album. Do you write cohesive albums, or do you just kind of write singles, or do you have any maybe like some 5-song stretches that kind of go together? How do you string songs together, if at all?
I think a bit of both. I feel like there's stragglers, and then there's like kind of cohesive lumps of time that I tend to romanticize an album and want to do that, because it's part of the creative process to say like, okay, there's been this stretch of time and it's 12 to 15 songs. And
Right.
it's something that I can offer, and like a container that I can pour things into. But I certainly see that a lot of artists these days are just like doing the single and putting it out, and with the video and attention catching and everything. I don't know.
I like the way you put that. It's like a container to pour things into. So,
Yes.
so do you like the structure, that the concept of, the assignment of writing an album gives you, kind of helps you create some sort of theme and write a few songs, then you can kind of put it away and move on to something else?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I don't know that I would say that I attempt to do a theme, but it's sort of like a little catalog of this time where I'm writing these songs, and so I'm in a mood.
I think just a phase of your life can be a theme.
Yeah, sure.
'Cause, like, most people are, 10 or 15 different people throughout their lives, and
Definitely,
capturing
at least.
one of those people. Yeah.
Well, and that's back to my original question. I think regardless of what state of mind it sounds like that you're in, you can tap into the song and give and perform it and make it what it is that night, no matter what's going on in your life, is kind of what I'm hearing.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, there are times when people want to hear a song over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Is that annoying?
I mean, it can just be emotionally not relevant for me. And
That's
so
what that was.
that's
This
what
is
you're
my question
trying to
earlier.
tap
Yeah,
into.
like again,
Yeah.
back to, sorry to keep going back to Adele, but she wrote that song, that big hit. Never mind, I'll find someone like, when she was 19. Now she's 35. Probably everything's different. So yeah, but if you have a big hit, think about the bands you write 3 or 4 good songs. You have to play them the rest of your life.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do. So yeah, please.
Yeah, but I think it's, for me so far, it's okay. I have this idealistic thing where I really like when I'm performing to feel good, like
Yeah.
juicy on stage. And
Right.
So, and I have a weird thing where I think that if I don't feel that way, I don't know, it's felt, or it's something, there's something in the air about it. But I've definitely had times where I've played songs that people wanted to hear that I wasn't into, and they got a really good reaction, and I didn't feel like I was in the best state when I played it on stage. And that's okay, because
Yeah.
I worry more about actually the people and their experience than So it's good to know that.
Yeah.
That I can just play through a song, and maybe it's not the most exciting moment of my life, but
Yeah.
it's still okay.
Well, Ripple, it's called Ripples.
Ripples.
You played that Wednesday night.
I've been playing it.
But I can tell you, we love it. Like, it's a great tune. It's just touching. You go through all that time. So, I mean, you crushed that. Going back a little bit further, there was a big house show at Nick and Mimi Langston's.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're supposed to be there, Deej.
I couldn't go.
Big controversy.
Deej.
People were expecting
I'm a man
Deej.
about town, Chris.
Yeah, but people thought you were going to be there. You were supposed to be the MC.
I know.
So that was an awesome show. That's where I first met Maria. Great night supporting the Eno. Okay, so there's two separate things. There's the Eno House and the Eno Art House.
The Eno House Artist Den, is that?
You played at one of them.
There, yeah.
Was that a couple weeks ago?
No, that was 2 years ago. A couple of years ago.
Wow.
Connected by Bill West, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So you've been here before.
Okay.
Yes.
But what we were supporting at the Nick and Mimi's house show was the Eno, like more of an artist place for physical artists, like painters and whatnot. It was a really cool night, but there was a late, Maria was there was a late night jam, and they busted into that song.
That's why we're here right now.
They busted into Ripples. So I heard it just raw on Nick's back porch at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Cool.
And then I hear it at the Speakeasy up on the big stage with the bright lights. And then I sit here and hear it in here. And I've heard the song now 3 times, but I'm like, I freaking love this song. And it's cool to see it. It was kind of like 3 different iterations.
Yeah.
For me, the audience. So thank you. It's a cool. This is why we do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
And so I get to be with Deej all the time. That's,
Of course.
that's a huge.
Deej.
It's double barrel action. Yeah. Could you play us another song?
Yeah, I think that's what Tuck Buck was saying. I think he was saying we're talking too much.
Well, we
Get
can't
to the fucking song.
We can't confirm. I just have initials here. It's TB.
Excuse us, TB.
That
So
could
we
be
do not
anyone.
know. Are you ready to rock out another one?
Yeah. I'm considering which one to do.
All right. Because then after that, we got a gift for you.
A gift?
Yeah. If the song is good.
Oh, my.
No pressure, Marie, but if the song is not good, the gift might be downgraded.
The anonymous singer MQ with a new song here.
Well, I'm feeling...
Capo 3, folks.
We're going to Capo 3. I'm feeling an older tune. We were talking about reviving older tunes today, and this is a song called Here With Me that I wrote for my best friend who's now passed away.
Oh, rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, lady.
That lady.
Amazing dancer. And she was an artist and a dancer, and we really related on that level. So this tune I wrote for her, she loved it. And I'm feeling her today. I wanted to sing it for her. And also I was just recalling, the first part of the song, the inspiration of this song was built on just noticing how our friendship and the style of humor that we have and love that we have really carried us through a lot of hard times. And there was a setting of this. We worked this. She was a flower woman, too. That's how she made some money.
What was her name?
Bianca Brzezinski. And
we'll dedicate this episode to
let's
Bianca.
Dedicate it to
Bianca's
her.
memory.
Yes. So we were working this wedding of a person who is actually kind of famous. I can't say their name. But
DJ Simons?
Yeah.
Was it Deej?
Sorry, I didn't want to reveal that.
You blew it, dude.
Sorry, Deej.
But when you work flowers for a wedding, you work all the time. And so for a big wedding, because it's flowers, right? So they'll die. So when it's huge and there's these huge arrangements and this whole thing, we worked like literally, you can't sleep.
Right.
For like a week.
It's tremendous.
It's tremendous.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money. It's tremendous. And then you like die for 2 weeks.
Right.
Afterwards.
As do the flowers. Like you die with the flowers, so to speak.
Flowers,
Yeah.
exactly. So I wrote this after doing one of those jobs.
Oh, let's hear it. Let's go on WCOM.
All right, here we go.
Live radio, baby. You gotta love it.
Let him bring me the tissue since I'm slightly out of tune anyway. Should I blow into the mic? Is that sexy?
Wait till you see you're going to realize. You're going to see my editing capabilities after tonight.
Oh, good.
We're going to put this into a tight show, Deej. All the raw material is there, Deej. For a killer. What kind of brand of guitar is that? Guild?
Guild. Yeah, it's interesting. In this room, it's being more finicky than it has in any space. I I wonder why that is.
Vaulted ceilings, mood lighting.
I didn't even know you could tune while the capo was on.
Yeah, you can.
Okay. Here we go.
You were beautiful in the vineyard, rain coming down on your hair. Dancing like a wildfire, you just don't care. We scared the locals with our loudmouth laughter. We were laughing that way even after 5 long days of working our bodies to the bone. I've got my reasons. I've got my reasons to be sad. But when you're here with me, it's not so bad. We used to go out with a bang and a bottle in our fists. You hit the go-go stage, blew us earthbound folks a kiss. I was passed out on your couch, crying on your windowsill. We let each other carry on, and we always will. I've got my reasons, yeah. I've got my reasons to here with me. It's not so bad. Your love back in your face. And I left you all alone when I was in my darkest place. But you got a mermaid's deep sea diving eyes. Ooh. You picked me up from the bottom when I was sinking so low that on my own I guess I've got my reasons. I've got my reasons to be sad. But when you're here with
Love it.
Wow. Maria Quiles on WCOM, folks.
What better way to keep the memory of a friend alive by their song?
Yeah, I have a few songs for her. She had a huge impact on my life.
Bianca. Rest in peace to Bianca the Flower Lady. Huge.
Yeah.
We have a little gift for you as a thank you for being on the show.
Because you did a good job.
How cool.
The song was awesome, so you do get. This is
looks like
from.
a beer or something.
Yeah, well, there's a beer in there. Right down Franklin Street, there's a really cool restaurant called Rougarou. There's a $25 gift card in there for dinner there. I don't know when you're leaving, but it never expires.
wow, sweet of
That's
you.
courtesy. Well, you're welcome. That's courtesy of Mandy Brown and Rougarou/Zogs.
How cool.
Yeah, and by the way, that'd be another really cool stage for you to play. Folks, we did not give her a condom. I just want to say that out loud.
If that was a condo, it would be a huge one, though, just to be clear.
Huge condo.
Let's see, we're getting into the late night material.
could be a second
What is it? Is it
basin.
weed? Maybe we'll take it. Well, it's a really,
It's like a seasoning.
it's a New Orleans themed restaurant. Mandy is from New Orleans. She's really cool. She has a show on WCOM, and she puts musicians on the stage,
Nice.
which is important.
Right.
Don't you think it's important? And there's a $25 gift card because we went and come back.
That is the coolest thing. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. And there really are. Carbro is the best. I'll agree with that. But there are stages up and down. I think once people hear you, they're going to want to put you on stage. So,
What's your favorite venue that you've played? And what's the venue that you first played at where you're like, wow, like, welcome to the big leagues? Like, this is like, wow. I
can
mean,
do
think
this.
of all the people that have done this. I can do it.
yeah.
Thinking back, to yonder years, and have you guys, do you know of the Freight and Salvage? I don't know if you really have been.
I'm picturing Steel String Brewery meets Speakeasy.
But they started small, and they
Okay.
had 3 iterations, and then they moved into kind of like the big leagues where they had a big theater, and
Right.
they got something room. And I think, of course, it's always incredible to play in a good listening room with good sound, but the magic doesn't always only happen there. Like the Speakeasy the other night was incredibly magical for me.
It was awesome.
And that kind of thing, it kind of like the people and the vibe
That's right.
and the mood you're in that can really make the night. It's not always like this is the most amazing.
An incredible experience.
Yeah.
Basically.
But yeah, we've played on some cool, like we played at the Fillmore. We played at,
That's a good one.
Those moments are just like, whoa,
Yeah.
playing at festivals and stuff. But sometimes the small ones are really,
For 2026, are you thinking the festival circuit?
yeah, I would love that.
All right. Well, there's a bunch of good ones around here, so let us know if we can connect you.
You're a former, possibly current violin player?
More former, but
More
I'm
former?
wanting
Okay.
to get back into it.
All right.
Actually.
Can you sing and play violin at the same time, or do you have to kind of choose, or how does
It's
that
a little
work?
harder. You have to work on that, like really, because it's right up in your ear.
Yeah.
Physically hard.
Yeah, but it
it's
is
on your jaw, and like you can't
Yeah,
really get
you
the
can
whole.
kind of go. I've done it a little bit before. You can kind of lift your head and do, but it's akin to like doing a harmony with someone intensely in your ear singing
Yeah.
the same. So you have to be really, just practiced at it. It's possible.
It's tough.
Yeah.
We once had a violinist in here, and we asked, what's the difference between a fiddle and a violin? She said, a violin has strings, a fiddle has strangs.
That is true.
Love that. That's
Waverly Leonard.
Yeah. It
That was
was.
pretty. Yeah, that was
Great.
good. But before we go, do you want to share anything about your experience in Peru? You want to talk about that at all?
Or? In 5 minutes.
Next time?
This? Yeah,
Next time we'll
maybe
talk
next
about
time.
Peru?
But yeah, I mean,
Seems like you had
I
a pretty
was there.
interesting experience.
Yeah.
You always want to leave them wanting more.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah.
Site. It's Maria-Quiles, Quiles.com.
Not Quiles.
Not Quiles, Quiles, like Chile Quiles.
Ah, cool.
Or like you are.
I was going to
That's
suggest
why I wear a lanyard.
a good product for her to plug would be chilies. There could be a salsa brand called Quiles Chiles. No good?
Yeah, I'm down.
I'd eat
Sorry,
it.
there's salsa around.
So you're looking for
Just like
gigs.
subsisting off salsa on the road.
You're in North Carolina, subsisting off salsa. You've got the website, maria-quiles.com.
Yeah.
And so that's where people get in touch with you if they want to throw you on their stage.
Absolutely.
Okay. I don't think you're going to have a problem finding them, but it is hard to differentiate yourself, but you do have a heck of a sound. So
Thanks.
I think we'll be seeing more Maria Deej. Would you agree?
Seeing and hearing. Yeah.
I want to thank Tuckle B for the multiple call-ins. I want to thank the great DJ Simons.
Capo 4, wow.
We're up to Capo 4.
Okay, before we're climbing the mountain.
One capo per song.
And again, thank you for
Good
being
rate.
here, Maria.
Thank you.
And we'll
so
have
much
you
for having me.
come see us next time you're
Lovely.
back in town.
Absolutely.
All right.
Thank you.
There you go.
On us, I get a wild feeling. A wild feeling. A wild feeling. We broke the rules for love. It was inevitable. We couldn't stop that wild feeling. That wild feeling. Red light, green light. Standing on the corner, felt the wind rush through the city. Was a wild feeling then.
We gave our love a go. We gave it up real slow to the God of music, to the God of poetry and fire. I watched you struggle, I watched you change, I watched myself do the same, and I watched us hold on longer than we should. Red light, green light, standing on your corner, felt the wind rush through the city, was a wild feeling then, and I can't pretend that I do not love you so. There you go. I watch you go. Looking back on us, I get a wild feeling.